viral pneumonia outbreak, and there's speculation that it could be linked to a SARS virus that killed hundreds of people in 2003.
A mysterious pneumonia has gripped China, with scores hospitalized by the illness.
Chinese authorities first notified the World Health Organization on January 11th that they had discovered a novel coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2, and that it had already infected 41 people in the Hubei province, and that it had caused one death due to the disease that it causes called Covid19. The WHO came out with a statement, and they decided that pending more investigations, there was no big threat, and there was no need to impose any travel restrictions on China. The next week saw cases appear from Thailand, Japan, all the way to Nepal and the USA. On January 22nd, the death toll in China was at 17, with more than 550 infections. And finally, on January 23rd,
of international concern over the global outbreak of novel coronavirus.
Since we last spoke, 1 in Ottawa, 3 in Toronto, and 2 in Durham region. Of the cases that have had their public health investigation completed, exposure information is still missing for about 38% of cases. Where we do know, 60% had traveled in the 14 days prior to becoming ill. 15% had a close contact with a confirmed case. 25% had neither a history of travel.
A makeshift morgue set up outside a hospital, ready for an influx of bodies. New York City is now the epicenter of the American outbreak, preparing for hospitals to be overrun. They say they need close to 90,000 beds. At a single hospital in Queens, 13 deaths in one day.
Pallets upon pallets of equipment, gowns, N95 masks, Purell hand sanitizers, Clorox wipes. It's insane.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo says 40,000 retired healthcare workers have volunteered to return to help, and some supplies have arrived.
We do not yet have secured a supply for 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now, but we are still shopping.
Cuomo estimates the peak is coming in 3 weeks. Overwhelmed are all those, So like in Italy, New York hospitals are preparing to make
some form of lockdown. This is New York City, where police are pleading with residents to stay at home.
Due to the current health emergency, members of the public are reminded to keep a safe distance of 6 feet from others while in public places to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
Temporary morgues have been established to help relieve the pressure on hospitals. And all week, the governor has been battling the bureaucracy of the federal government, managing to access some equipment while pleading for more.
Where are the gowns? Where's the PPEs? Where are the masks? Where are they?
With dire warnings to the White House about the human cost of failure.
What am I going to do with 400 ventilators when I need 30,000? You pick the 26,000 people who are going to die because you only sent 400 ventilators.
The president has clearly been stunned by seeing large parts of America's economy closing down. The country's busiest metropolitan areas looking like ghost towns. But instead of following expert advice, Donald Trump has proposed...
Italy is currently enduring, with around 50,000 confirmed cases and more deaths than any other country, including China. Italy's health system simply can't cope. The Italian poet Dante described 9 circles of hell, each worse than the last. Today, Italy is living through them.
You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow and the day after, but you know that it's going to be worse than the day before.
Our cameras are allowed access to the very front line of the coronavirus catastrophe. This is the nightmare facing our health system if the pandemic takes hold.
If what happens here in Lombardy spreads to the entire world with the same...
Living hell when you walk through your intensive care units. I mean, how are you feeling?
Well, it's an incredible stress for the healthcare system, and believe me, the healthcare system here in Lombardy...
We are implementing a curfew from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. We're now implementing our travel restrictions hopefully everything will go smoothly and everyone will follow the guidelines that we have set.